What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pfispeed. Today, Jamie's got this cool little hot rod he's gonna be tuning on.
It's not very little.
It's not very little. So it's an LS swapped Landcruiser. Snorkel and all that cool jazz. We're living out here in Colorado. These things get used. So, Jamie's gonna be tuning this on HP tuners. First, he's gonna try to connect to it. Gotta make some things happen.
Yeah, he was having problems with his scanner on the OBD2 port, so
check that out first. Oh man, that thing is shoehorned in here. Whew. It is cool. These are really awesome, man.
Yep.
Well, were you able to read?
It's 35% of the way done.
Hey,
So
it's a good start.
40% fuel on our 99 Chevy Silverado, half ton.
Looks just like it. Body swap.
Drives like a Suburban.
Drives like a Suburban. It's pretty cool.
Never did you think a stock Suburban would feel so good.
Yeah, right. He says that it should be a lot like the Escalade we had on last week.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty similar. So might need
1800 horse.
yeah 8 straps.
All right.
All right, so Jamie got into the ECU, got credit spot. I'm gonna flip it around and strap her down. Woo! That thing is awesome. Look at that thing. It fits Jamie, that's for sure. It's definitely a good look. All right. As all you know, Jamie loves backing things up. So this is right up his alley. See if he hit the dyno perfectly. Woo! Close enough. Very cool. Good enough. It's a little
far that way.
You're a little far that way, but it's a little crooked, so we'll just tug it sideways. So you could go back maybe inch and a half, 2, a little more. Good. Top of the roller. Awesome. Get her strap. I'll chalk ya. Chalk and A. So Shawn just had another baby boy. So congrats to Shawn. But he would be stoked to see this thing today. He's a huge fan of 4Runners, Landcruisers. So we'll have to dedicate this to him. It's pretty rad.
With the right read, I bought with the Torque Pro, I should be able to read tranny temp and stuff like that.
Yeah.
ECU, which is, you know, off-roading is kind of something that's nice to be able to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Check you.
isn't lined up, so 2 is drive, so I can't manually go through the gears, but in here it lets me command what gear it's in.
Okay.
So I watch right here.
Oh, wait for it. I think you're fancy because you're shifting with the computer, right? It's cool.
See me going downshift.
Downshifted. So you can see his snorkel set up there, and that comes through here into this box, out of this box into this tube, which runs right up here. So you could have this about yay deep before.
Electrical's gonna give me a problem before it's sucking water though.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, right.
Yep.
I love this battery. You got the memo on giant batteries. It's always great. The Roman just made it back. Woo woo! Very cool. All right, so you're just kind of driving through, checking trans and airflow and that kind of stuff. Now is this one mass air? Yeah. Okay, cool. What's up, brother? Good to see you. See you. Woo! $154 with $198. What's up, man? He made it. Saw the police had you all hemmed up.
Yes, they did.
What was it?
90 and a 45.
Oh,
Construction zone.
dang it!
Yeah.
Those are
Came out of
bad
nowhere.
tickets. Yeah. Came out of nowhere. Excuse me, officer. You dropped your filter.
Yeah.
Oh well.
This looks like fun.
Yeah, this is cool.
LS swap.
Yeah. Yeah, super nice.
What's up, sir?
What's up?
Neat. That's cool.
Yeah. It's good to see you.
Loaded with the family of 7, you need a little bit of get up and go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Man.
The torque is awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's coming. It's cool. And it's got a big battery.
I don't know
Brent's
how many
all
times
about
he
the
said that.
battery,
I don't know
Yeah.
how many times he said that. Yeah.
I,
It's the little things that you appreciate.
that is. It's a nice hat.
Thank you.
Where'd you pick that up at?
Pfispeed.com.
What a nerdy thing we just did. But we gotta eat. So he's got a cool little adapter right here that goes to the transfer case right here to make the 4L60 automatic transmission to the Toyota transfer case and drive lines. That's pretty nifty. Digging that. I have this O2 sensor right here. Right now we're gonna pull that one out and put a wideband in that one. We'll put that back in after the session, just so we can start getting a little O2 reading of our own on it and get some tuning done. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that thing out real fast.
I'm not seeking huge horsepower. I just want to have a good reliable driver that'll climb mountain passes and get me where I want to go.
Crawl over anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Not my tool. Holy mackerel. He just came, yeah, just came walking in the door. Good to see you. This is Phong.
He was telling me about yours.
Hey, nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
I better put mine at the line. Took the front crash out
Yeah.
and put the lock on.
Yeah.
What are we leaking? Right, that box.
Power steering.
Power steering.
Power steering, like
Yep.
loosen up again.
Power steering. What are the odds? We were just talking about him. He came walking in the door. The Roman's here. Phong's here.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Maybe 100 miles.
John's here. Did you bring in the nitro? This thing needs some nitro.
Fox mix.
Phong's mix. And we're using HP tuners.
Yes, sir.
And the guys from HP Tuners just recently sent us banners and backpacks and stuff.
Backpacks, all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
So basically, in here in my log, oh, it's not showing you too much. So
what happened was
Down here you see the mass airflow, the hertz rate. So we can go right there at our 3,300 RPM, and we can see we were, you know, 7286 hertz, and then we can come over here, 72 on our hertz, and we know to pull the fuel above there. So this is all the airflow versus the mass airflow hertz rate. So since we're using the mass air meter, that's basically how we trim the fuel in. So if you change intakes or anything like that on something LS that you're using the mass air meter, that's the main table you're going to be using.
big and beautiful. Better. $141, $190. 315, 350, 347. All right, we're gonna try to swap that sensor again.
Yeah. Only one color loaded converter. It's not big enough.
The one what?
Color loaded converter.
There's one over here too.
One more over there. Okay.
Yeah. So it's dual exhaust, I think, till somewhere back there.
Yeah, it crosses over on the back side and then comes out to one.
He's back in business.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show. Straps are looking good. $147 and $190. Did you get an air fuel that time?
Yeah, I did. Did about 13.6.
13.6?
Yeah. Alright. There we go. Dip out of it and everything.
Yeah, the dip's
The
gone.
whole top.
It definitely sounded more V8 on top.
Yeah, it felt a lot better. It actually like pulled all the way through to the rev limiter good.
But yeah,
I feel like we're down on power, which I think is just like you were saying, exhaust and intake kind of choking it.
Could be. Could definitely be.
A little much, so I backed it all back down about 1.5 degrees.
It's definitely a torque monster, but it does fall off pretty hard on torque up top, which says there probably is a restriction.
Yeah.
But I almost want to see, compare where we are now to where we began. Just
The first one?
Yeah,
I'll pull it
because the O2 placement. I guess it's about the same, but the 198, you can see the 198 torque.
Yeah.
And it was up at higher RPM. It did that at 4,800. Oh no, it did the torque at 2.75.
Yeah, 2,700.
2,700. I was looking at
So maybe pull some of that fuel down low. It might just be the O2 placement screwing with this.
Could be, but I'm curious because how much more?
Yeah.
And you're stepping on it.
Yeah, I stepped on it earlier on that one.
Yeah. But you're still looking like it's sagging instead of...
Yeah.
So whatever it had at the beginning was good. I mean, look at that. You got more fuel and how lean it was, and you're just...
Yeah, it kind of lays right over.
Yeah. And it actually did a little better.
Okay.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, no, we'll try.
Somebody called you Jameson.
Jamie-san. Alright.
That is how they say it. Jamie-san. Okay. Here we go. Woohoo! One made a little bit more on top and a little bit more torque, 192, so it was coming back.
I don't really know if I want to go much leaner than that.
It's messing with you, huh?
It's
It needs the wideband in a better placement.
I mean, that I read like 14.2.
Yeah. It responded everywhere.
Alright, well, we'll braille it.
Might have to braille a little bit. We'll save
braille
this
it.
file.
Yeah, no, I've got it saved.
Do you have the first one saved?
Yes, I have the first one saved.
You might just put it in there and try it. See if it repeats what that was. Or whatever that was. Maybe that wasn't the first one. Maybe that was the second. I don't know what the one that was.
That was the second one. The first one I didn't pull it all the way.
Yeah. Right.
So, okay, so this is what we're gonna do.
These tires are awesome. Well, we're gonna see what she does, John.
Absolutely.
There we go. 159 with 200.
It is.
She's responding.
Yep.
It's more like a guideline.
Yeah.
I just take away an inch. Save that though, because it picked up all that torque at the beginning
Did
too.
knock out some at 4,300. It started knocking some out. Knocking some of my timing out. I have it so it will pull a lot.
Yeah. It's good.
I didn't limit it, so.
Coming around, getting through that drivetrain.
200.
I mean, look it down low,
Yeah.
and then look it up top.
Yeah. No, I see it. I believe it. I'm a believer.
I'm a believer. You know, it could be the exhaust leak off that bank. The exhaust leak off that bank could be giving him a little bit false reading because he might not be getting the whole reading.
Right, you agree there seems to be an exhaust.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's where he could be getting the weird O2 readings.
Okay. Well, that'll be the next step before we even attempt emissions.
Yeah.
Let them go in and patch up their welds.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And even the cats, you don't smell them that time too. So
What do you think? Another 2% out, probably?
I would try that. I wouldn't get wild with it, but I'd creep. Nothing wrong with a little creeping. Well, maybe a little creeping's wrong, but
I'll go 4.
oh, so you're gonna go heavy. It's responding. 160 with 200 foot-pounds. Yeah, it's definitely responding. It's happier.
keep pulling timing, and it keeps knocking more out the farther we go.
Oh.
Like I pulled 3 degrees there, and it knocked 7 out where it was only knocking 2 out.
Oh.
So I think we are heading towards the tubing side.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
That's taking your information and doing something with it. But it did respond. I have to tell you that.
yeah.
Especially up top. Down low about the same. Up top it was happy.
They're about 4,100, right?
Yeah, 4,100 to 5 is awesome. And then yeah, it dumps off after 5. But you know there's something, because like usually you can rev them to 6, right? So
4,100, it was knocking out 2 degrees. $47. What's it look like at 47?
4,700. Looks not bad. What kind of fuel's in it? Is it premium or is it just 87, or do you know?
I've got a little bit of a mix.
It's a mix? Okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I got 15 out of 25 gallons in it at 91.
Okay, that makes sense.
Been trying to run it clean just to
Yeah.
burn some good fuel through it.
Nope, that makes sense.
But I'm pretty sure the first can I put in was only 87. But
One day I'll get you to switch to corn. That's the good juice. The old E85.
yeah,
That's good for like another 10% on the same setups. It's wild. Yeah. And you still get pretty good mileage. It's just, you know, like you said, you'd have to carry your fuel with you if you were up in the mountains.
I've got, my plan is 15 gallons on the back and a
Yeah.
5-gallon, 3 jerry cans on the back. So
That'd be awesome.
at least for the bigger trips.
And it does seem to have some hub noise from the one that's leaking.
Yeah, I've got to pull the whole thing apart.
Yeah, I hear noise on this one.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah. If you stand back
Yeah,
here when it's going, you can definitely hear a difference between standing back on that side.
Yep, that will be pulled apart in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, sure.
Until then, top it off and keep breaking her in.
Yeah, that's it. We play that game all the time too.
Hey, if my Cummins, my old one, if it's not leaking oil, it's out of oil.
Yeah, if it ain't leaking, it's
Yeah.
out.
That's the chassis lubrication system, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So how's the channel been going?
Huh?
The Unknown Journey.
Great.
It's pretty cool, man. I like following all the little stuff you end up doing.
I received first payment,
You did.
$250 yesterday.
Woo! Look at you, dude.
Yeah,
That's a start.
that's great. It's good.
I mean, it's money you didn't have.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. Play with our toy and then people to get paid.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it. Yeah, very cool. But yeah, I've been watching. It's cool. It's fun to watch what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're always experimenting and trying different video things. That's all I ever do too. I try things and have fun.
People always want something new,
Yeah. Yep. I just kind of share what my day was, and some of you guys like it and some of you guys can't wait for the next day. And that's okay.
Some days are good, some days are bad.
Yep, but they are just our days.
Okay.
They're all okay.
It's the story of our life.
Story of our lives. Yep, it's pretty cool.
Our little soap opera.
A little soap opera. Yeah, race opera.
Yeah, we don't have a bad day, and then we don't have a good day.
Yeah, well, you gotta have the bad days so you know what the good ones are. 'Cause how would you ever know, right? If they were all good, it would.
You have the bad day, and then you hit the good day, and then you stay with the good day, and then you hit the bad day.
Yeah.
That's how it goes up and down. Like
Yeah,
life.
I like the third day to be the bad day.
Yeah. That way it's in the middle and
It's, yeah,
start high, end high type of thing.
exactly. Yep, 3 good, 1 bad. That works for me.
Yeah.
We need Phong to dimple the intake. We need a little more power. Have you been doing some cylinder heads too for people?
Yeah, I know something.
Awesome.
So
So if you guys need cylinder head done, hit up Unknown Journey Phong and have your cylinder head dimpled and done up. It's phenomenal. It's wild. You put it on your car and you go, holy crap, makes power. It's good. So John, you preach once a week, don't you?
Yeah, coronavirus doesn't give me many breaks.
Coronavirus gives no breaks.
No.
But if people want to follow you, where would they go?
Wordfortcollins.com or
Wordfortcollins.com.
Word of Life.
Word of Life?
Brethren Church.
On Facebook, it's Word of Life?
Yep.
Okay.
Word of Life.
Cool. They can check you out every week. You're up there doing your thing, huh?
Up there doing our thing.
It's awesome.
Now, small church and growing and trying to make the right changes, especially now with coronavirus.
Yeah. It's always tough.
Loving on people and sharing Jesus.
That's it, man. It's very cool.
It's about.
I appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you came down.
to be here with you.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Whew.
All right, so we're gonna go one more time here. Command first gear. Wait for the wideband to finish heating up here. Second gear.
That sounded good. That sounded really good. I moved that thing so it's hard for everybody to see. 162 with 201, boss. And it looks better throughout the whole range.
Yeah. That was just timing. That was just pulling some timing. So
It's looking good.
Some switches inside.
He's definitely the guy you want to go off-roading with, though, because if you break something, he can make it out of whatever's laying on the ground. Drive shaft, no problem. He'll cut down a tree, turn that thing, get her moving in no time. I'm not even lying.
Step inside and go slow. The wood, you know, to fit inside a shaft. Just suck it in and put a couple screws on the side.
Yeah.
You'll be able to go.
All right, so Jamie ran through John's Landcruiser and got that thing kind of worked out. We're gonna find out what the restrictor is on that thing and see if we can't make some more power. I really appreciate John coming out, showing us his hot rod and hanging out with us. It was pretty rad. We appreciate you guys watching. Give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks a bunch.